Hey, hi, Brittany. This is Ed. I It's a little late at night, and I had several calls. I had interviews and things, so I'm gonna do this inside because there's mosquitoes on the outside. This is let me see if I can change this here. I'm gonna do wide angle here. Um, I mean, this is all my Christmas decorations that still need to be put away. So I got to work on that. There's things that need to be cleaned up in here so that it's spotless. I got music equipment over here as well. Um, just to let you know, this is the floor. The one panel here, I don't know. It's kind of funny. I mean, this is the part where my flooring expertise was not as good as it could have been for the entryway. This is the stairway, and as you can see, it probably needs some cleaning. I was going to get some primer and touch up any area around here that is blotchy. Moving over here, this is the entryway. This is how it looks coming into the house. This is a closet, stuff here. This is the bathroom in here. We have this. Once again, it's fairly clean. The other thing is the paint in here is different than the paint outside. This looks like actual paint. So I kind of put that up there. Something to put some stuff into because there was no real cabinetry down in here at all since I originally bought it. So moving out here, as you can see, I did these things here as some decoration. This is the living room, and this is probably a good view. I had a runner like I did on the entryway. Even this turned out better, the tile floor, but this is Italian tile floor, so I don't know, this was the first project I had here. I did this mainly because I had some people living with me and they had dogs and they ruined this floor on the first floor, and I just basically had to replace it with tile. So TV set and stuff. What's over in the corner, which I can take out over there, is an espresso machine. If you think that's too busy, I can clear it all out, or maybe just take everything on the top, maybe just have a few items to kind of make it a little decorative. And the same thing over here. The only reason why this stuff is over here, you're probably thinking, my gosh, Ed, you must be a restaurant over in your house. But if I turn on the backyard here, which you can probably, maybe you can't see that much, there isn't a lot of light out here. But I have 3 barbecue grills. Both of these two are smokers, and this one's a gas grill. And then I built this kind of like an island table thing, and I had some chairs over here where people can sit and eat. I would have to fix this to have it balanced straight again. But I did all this because, I am with the balcony the way it is right now. And it's pretty clean. I paint this probably every 3 years. There is no problem underneath the balcony, but it's what's on top, and I hope I can probably show you what that is. And I was thinking of repainting that. So, but we'll get to that in a second. My goodness. I'd like to show you back here. I'm going to have to get a flashlight. Let me put this on hold. Okay, so here we have, I don't know if you can see this. I have stones here for the dog run here. But this used to be nothing but dirt. But as you can see, I made a runner that goes all the way to the fence and to the back. So any rain that comes in here, it goes way down in there. I made this thing pretty deep to get out onto the street. So these things I need to end up putting to the dog run over here, because I stopped the concrete right here, and I just need to clean up this area a little bit. There's a lot of tree stuff back here, so it'll be tidied up. You know, I have some extra pieces of wood that I need to take out, and some of this stuff I just need to throw away. The tile I'll keep. All right, going back into this house, let's look at the kitchen and stuff. This is the cabinetry. This is the handles that I put on. As you can see, all of this is set up in a way in this place here. And you can kind of get the appearance that it's like a cherry mahogany, but that's what it is. So, I wanted to go over the lights here for a second because I didn't talk about this. All the lights in this household, except maybe one or two in the bathroom, are running on a Wink system. They're smart home can lights. And I remade all of these lights. I just redid all of it. So, that's that. Going back to this can probably be cleaned up. Let me know if that needs to be. There may be certain things over here that I want to clean up as well. Put the stuff maybe in storage. But I need your input on things here. If I need to store some of this stuff or all of it. I found that I could get probably a pod container at $2.70 a month and get that situated here. So, but once again, there are things that are like smudgies in different places here. I'd have to go and touch those things up, you know. So I'll turn off that. But once again, with the Wink system in here, even my lamps, in fact, these things that I built, I can stain them as well. Let me know if I do. You know, it'd be nice to have the same effect as this, because it all has this cherry look. And these are red couches, along with the cherry cabinetry here. And the table has the cherry effect too. So it adds this common theme along with the white walls. So, I mean, that's the whole concept that I was thinking when I was doing this. But because I didn't have time, I never did paint those things or stain them. But I can easily do that. It doesn't take a long time to do. I usually put 2 coats on them. So once again, you know, cleaning. Just to give you a heads up real fast, I don't want to open it up too close. That's a Wink system too, smart home device on the lock system here. These lights, just to give you a heads up, they have high and low heat lighting, and you can combine and adjust them through a smartphone to bring a very special effect with every room in this place. So if you're looking for something very fancy, soft looking, I mean, you can change a hard light or combine hard light with soft and come up with a special lighting with each one of these areas in the rooms. This, as well as the bathrooms, in here, these, the lighting, and I mean, these panels here, I was going to end up probably restaining them to follow the theme in the kitchen. I have places to do all this stuff. I mean, the nice thing about this house, this is the loft. So there may be some things here need to be thrown away or put away somewhere. You know, that's there. This is the laundry room, same kind of thing. This is the difference from some of the ones I've seen, is this just basically has a board going across. There was never any cabinetry. Probably the logic behind this, because I didn't see it on the other rooms, is because of this attic. It's right here. So I guess that's the logical reason to have it the way it is. But, you know, we have hangers and we put clothing there. We put our, sometimes we can put the dirty things over there, maybe. You know, we didn't. So, you know, once again, you know, I really think, you know, a nice paint job and touch-ups on certain areas will work real well with this place. Let me go to one of my son's rooms here. He kind of keeps this interesting. This is one room, and when I first bought the house, it never had any fans in any of the rooms. They're in every room. So, but there is one that I have to fix up on my other son's room, and I have the whole fan that I want to probably put it in together. But this is basically the closet and how he has this thing set up here. So that's one room. And then we go over to this other room over here. This is the other room and how it looks here. You'll have to tell me if I need to get all these pictures taken down. I kind of personally agree with you. I mean, it doesn't, you know, anything, but then maybe it's fine. But I think maybe stuff like posters maybe needs to be put down for the moment. Whatever the case may be. This, my son told me, will be taken out. So, I mean, there's certain things in here that will be removed. But we'll keep the futon there and tidy it up a little bit. Get all the clothing kind of put away. Everything else here seems to look fine. Let's see here. Turn that off. Turn this off. We go into the master bedroom. Now the master bedroom, there's a lot of things here. Still clothing. A lot of it, I think, is clothing. I can easily take some of these bins and put them into storage. I have to determine what it is. If you see this room the way it is, you tell me what out of every one of these rooms, you know, what we need to take away or, you know, put away. But I don't like clutter either. And my kids got aside, you know, well, the moment we clean up this house, we want to try to keep it this way, without any clutter. So we'll see how that all works. This is something I've had over time. It doesn't match with anything. I don't know if some of this or all of this needs to be taken out. And then here we have this area here, these windows. We didn't have blinds in this place when we bought the house, so I bought them and I put them up. So that's basically what you have. I'll turn on the outside here. We can look at the, I want to close this because of the mosquitoes. And this is the back. You know, it's deep. I mean, I can like put 1 foot after another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's about a 16 foot by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably 11. You have the mountains up here. I mean, I'll show you all this one of these days. But see, here's a full swing. And we had downstairs a little covering, like an umbrella for you to do. I have it over here, but it was really over here because I like to see the mountains in the morning and stuff. More mainly my wife does. I built this little shelter thing for things that we put up here. And granted, I have the table. Whoops. We went out. All right, now we're back. But in case if there's additional things someone wants to lie out here, I had all this stuff over here, and this was covering from the rain. So, but you know, both of these windows can move open. One of the things I was thinking I could do in this, but it's like $800, is put a screen. Then I can open up both, but then I don't know how that would really work. This is one of those tricky things. So that's the balcony. And there is a really beautiful view of out there. This is the bathroom. Once again, it has several lights in here. I can interchange them. But this is where I was thinking of staining those things, the cabinets again here to what's downstairs. And then there's this floor here that is just vinyl, just like the other bathroom. And there's the toilet and the door for that. This is my war room over here. As you can probably see, all the prayer things that I have over here in the picture in my Bible. But this needs all cleaning up too. There may be clothing. We got so much clothing. I mean, I kind of feel like I need to start a clothing sale. Just put it in a box and say, come and pick it up. So anyways, that's the master bathroom. This is the master bedroom. And I think I covered a lot, enough for you to see everything here and really understand what this house is like here from this video. I'll leave the rest for you, and we'll go over some of the stuff that needs to be cleaned up. But I don't see it so much. And here's some tile. That is this tile over here. But I have more tile too, so it's not just this, but for full planks, I have about 8 pieces there. And I also have tile for this floor too in the garage. And I think that's about it. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Alright, I just want to show this to everybody as well. You know, of course the light is, fairly, normal dimmed out lights in the neighborhood, except this house here is bright. It is super bright because I bought these halogen lamps from Lamps Plus. You can either have 2 of them on or just one, but it really adds a look to the house from far away. Even if I go back a little bit, I mean, I can go across the street even, where there isn't much light on this house. You can see from far away it's pretty lit up. So just want to show that for night lights here. But I will have to show tomorrow the shed and this yard here. Just to let you know, we have a nice bench here, and there's mountains over here, so sometimes the moon comes up and you can just sit out here. So talk to you in a bit. Okay, so I also want to show my my smartphone, the LG V20, which is fairly old. But each one of these items, the thermostat, whoa! Oh no, I just opened up something here. Wow. We have the thermostat, one at 72 degrees. The Envoy system, that is, it's not connected to the smart system, but the Honeywell thermostat and the lights in the house are controlled by Wink, which is that system over there. I had to really set up this thing, so that it works really, really nice and impressive. So when someone comes in, they're like saying, wow, the lights are different, in different rooms. The only thing that's not, the master bedroom and the bedrooms don't have the Wink system. It's just the can lights in the house. Just want to reiterate that. We have this little bird in green. That is the Rainbird system. Now, the only problem I have right now, and it would take me some time because I have to connect with Rainbird. I have to call them up and find out why is this not connecting to the network. Because what happened is we had at one time, I'd like to say we had Comcast or something as our internet provider, and then we switched over to Frontier. And Frontier's system is somehow, the network is not connecting very well with this Rainbird. So it may be more of a network situation with the internet courier, because that's the only way I can think that why this thing doesn't work. But the way I do this is I go into You know, when I'm in the garage, I changed my phone from the common network to the Rainbird, and then I can change the settings to all the sprinklers throughout the house, from the back, the front, the side of the house. All the sprinklers are operated through this system, and you can control the timings any time of the day practically. It's a great, I mean, this is like a godsend for me. The Envoy system here, or the Ember, is the solar panels, and you can check those things. I had a tracker for my keys in case if I was losing them, but you know, that's kind of irrelevant here. The grill eye is for the thermometers for grilling things on you know, on the smoker and stuff. So that's, well, actually it's the Enlightened system here is the solar panels. I'm trying to think of what the Ember system was. I'm gonna have to find out what the Ember system is. But you know, all of these, including, you know, connect to the can light, and in the Wink system also the Schlage deadbolt is set up on that as well. There is no alarm system in this household. Only, I mean, we've never been robbed or anything. Nothing's really happened with us over here, so it's kind of like I'm not really too worried about having an alarm system. I have the stickers all over the place, kind of give the impression like it is. So anyways, that's all I want to share on this. Thanks, bye.